I gotta go up there, I think.
You reckon he's a soldier then?
Be surprised if he wasn't. The smell of war is thick about him.
I'm right here. 13 years later. We are now 27-year-old Clive.
Welcome back. Sorry. What's our situation? Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, our friend got splattered.
And?
It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow. We're down a man, Sergeant.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's. I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting.
After you do, that is. I won't be dying. Not today.
Then
Ooh.
it's settled. No dying. Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
Ooh, trophy awoken. A chance encounter. New iconic abilities. Iconic abilities, Scarlet Cyclone and Heat Wave for the Phoenix are now available for acquisition and upgrade on your abilities tab in the main menu. Do not forget that once acquired, new abilities must be equipped in the icon gear and iconics tab. Claim redeemable items. Additional content is now available for redemption. These items can be claimed from the system tab in the main menu.
How do they expect?
System tab and I have items I can claim. Scholar's spectacles. Some scholars wear spectacles as a crutch for clouded eyes, overstrained by the lifetime of poring over closed right tomes. Lamplight. Others strain not to see, but wear them anyway, that they might witness the truth of the world in even sharper detail. Increase the amount of experience earned by 10%. I got a Kate Sif charm. Increase skill earned by 25%. Ooh. And I have a sword, Braveheart. I guess this is like pre-order items. They pre-ordered the game. Good luck charm modeled by after the front foot of the mythical Kate Sith. A cat with a pelt of fun gold whose claws rake in treasure from the very earth. The legend likely has its origins in apothecary tales of the common Veristown coral. What with the rich golden gloss in the creature's coat and distinctive habits of pawing at the ground before striking at its prey. Oh, I need to claim those things. Can I equip both of them? I mean, might as well use them, right? This sword's better than the one I have. So yeah, we'll use these for a little bit, sure. Cool. Now, do I have enough to upgrade any of these? I do have enough to upgrade my cleave downward. 300. Heat wave. Summon a projectile dispelling wall of liquid flame before launching several deadly shock waves. Force to amplify. Oh, is that the limit break? Summon a massive pillar of fire that burns all enemies caught within its flames, also while partially restoring Clive's HP. That takes a lot of ability points. Let's upgrade our down thrust. Let's master it. Yeah.
To kill something that can do this.
Dude, look at that weird sword on my back now.
Girl holding its leash.
Alright, so let's look at all this now. Alright. The Nisa Defile. A deep, arid valley located in the eastern part of the Dalmacian Republic. During the Battle of the Twin Realms in 1865, it was a site of repeated skirmishes as the Iron Legion attempted to make incursions into the Dalmacian territory. Wyvern. A slave soldier for the Holy Empire of the Sambricu, now in his 13th year of servitude. Though drafted as a frontline infantryman, the magical might granted him by the blessing of the Phoenix quickly saw him promoted to an elite squadron of assassins, where he was assigned the moniker of which he is now known. Their latest mission, to descend to the Nisa Defile, where bloody battle rages between the Iron Kingdom and the Republic of Dalmacia, and take the head of Shiva's dominant. Shiva, the Warden of Ice, whose appearance on the battlefield makes her enemy's blood run cold. The Iron Blood sent Shiva against the Republican forces in the Nisa Defile, where she dueled against Titan, the icon of Earth. Titan, the Warden of Earth, of whom Hugo Kopka is the current dominant. He takes the form of a stone-skinned giant, whose granite fists shake the earth with every mighty pummel. Titan's dominant awakens among the peoples of the Damascus deserts, the recipient of his strength being granted great power and status by the Republic in return for the commitment to protect the nation in time of war. The Bastards, a unit of Imperial Army assassins tasked to taking the head of the Iron Kingdom's dominant. Warden of Ice, the vessel for the icon Shiva. All of its members, including its leader Tiamat, are bearers, branded men pressed into servitude for their ability to wield magic. Branded soldiers, bearers forced to fight for the nations that enslaved them. Able to cast powerful magics, yet entirely disposable. They are often placed in the front lines in battle or assigned to high dangerous scouting or assassination missions. So we're disposable. Good to know. Nice rocks. I see an item. What is this? It's a stone skin tonic. I've not been using any of the tonics.
All the old trails are gone. It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
A lot of blood. Oh, there's a lot of bodies all over the place. Is that ice? Is that ice from Shiva? I think it is.
By the flames.
Grab this item. Oh, there's an item down there too. I gotta get it. So many strength tonics. Do I have those equipped? Hold on. I have the Stone Skin Tonic, High Potion, and Regular Potion. Increases defense by 30%, increases attack power by 10%. I can only hold 2. So all the ones I'm grabbing are being, like, used automatically. I think, at least.
Did you hear that?
Down there. So, Titan has knocked the fight out of our Ironblood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait. Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The Dominant? Are you certain?
The Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming. And I see many.
We end this quickly.
Oh, here we go. Oh, snap. That's not cool.
What Alvation Naukin, Alan Scully asked.
I don't like these people at all.
Let this be the end.
Avis, care to kill some Ironblood? Gladly. Wyvern, you focus on the target. Understood.
Oh, okay. Where is she? Hey! Ow, ow, ow. Oh god, I pressed the wrong button. Oh boy, oh boy.
Fucking icons. Icon? She's not even fully primed.
I will not have their blood on my hands.
Ow!
Just what I needed.
Lost.
Shiva defeated. I think I got like 1 extra experience from that.
she dead?
I don't think so.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh shit, it's her! It's Jill!
No, that's not you. Not here.
I'll bloody do it then.
Oh. Later, dude.
Fuck. We've got company, Wyvern. What the hell are you doing?
Lord Ohida Vedra!
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
I'm sorry, Jill.
Damn. What a way for a reunion, huh?
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
Dominant. I know her.
Know her? Look around you! Do you think any animal cares? I need you here!
That it? That's all of them.
Now that that's done, I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
Sorry, that's a no-go from me, dude.
I can't. I won't.
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
And you think I don't? The Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed. So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she.
Let's find out.
Come on, dude. Come on.
Not this time.
Wyvern? Have you forgotten who plucked you from the front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
Oh, I have a name.
As if we don't bear the same brand, Sergeant. I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket. Then you will die, as you should have 13 years ago.
Ow. Oh, God.
For nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand. By a traitor's blade.
Beat the This traitor just beat your ass. Traitor beat your ass. Take that meteorite from you. This is awkward. Oh. What a shocking development. Sorry. I'm sorry. That was horrible. I'm so sorry. It's my dog.
This way. Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
Fuck.
Everything's happening really fast. Hey, it's Benedicta.
Hugo, dear, my proud desert lion. Would that you had taken care when chasing the hare? I expected more from the mighty Titan. You put the Ice Queen on her back, no doubt. But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
Oh. She's talking about the cooch?
My lady, the thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough. You always were a fucking snake, Sid. Gather the men. We have work to do.
Ooh. Spicy. I like their armor. Their armor looks really cool.
Jill. Is it really you? And who's this fine hound I see before me?
A fine hound who saved your life. That's who.
Torgal.
Aye?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted? Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands. Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the chocobo type.
I was.
Clive Rosfield.
Oh. You know my name.
Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed. Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for. None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
Is that Wedge?
Not another step. I mean it.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right.
He's like, oh, geez, oh, man.
You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
I'll explain everything once we're back at the hideaway. Come on.
Oh, snap. Okay, so now I have a bunch of things to look at. All right. Let's start with Jill. The dominant of Shiva and Clive's childhood friend, in the depths of the Nacelle defile, the two came to blows in the orders at the orders of the armies that enslaved them. Jill fighting to defend the priests of the Iron Kingdom. Clive obeying the Empire's orders to take the head of the Shiva's dominant. Exhausted from her tilt with Titan, Jill came close to falling to her assassin's blade, but was spared at the last moment when Clive's memories of their time together came flooding back. Tidolphus Tilamon. Cornered by a battalion of Iron Kingdom crusaders in the depths of the Nacelle defile, Clive thought his end was nigh until Cid appeared and splintered them and Jill away to his secret hideaway in the Deadlands. Torgal, Clive's faithful friend, now fully grown. After the tragic events at Phoenix Gate, Clive believed that Torgal was lost to him forever. However, their paths were to cross again some 13 years later when Torgal's new master, Cid, came to Clive's rescue in the depths of the Nacelle defile. Despite their long years apart, the two know each other. Knew each other as if not a single day had passed since their separation. And Goetz, I guess Goetz. Goetz? I don't know how you pronounce it. One of Cid's trusted allies, a gentle giant who has a warm word for everyone. I tried. Oh. That was my old kingdom. Crap went down over there. I'm guessing that's the Holy City? The Holy Empire? That sort of wrecked our world? So we were trying to go to this Mother Crystal. And we were going to deal with, I guess, these guys over here. But we got ambushed by these guys. And this was the battlefield. The hideaway. So there's the two places, I guess, that we're fighting over here? Not sure. It's an interesting map. Really interesting world map. The Mother Crystal over there. Mother Crystal there. Mother Crystal there. Mother Crystal there. I'm assuming this is a Mother Crystal too. Let's go to the hideaway. The hideaway, Central Storm, Deadlands. A withered remnant of the once veritable valley, long consumed by the blight. One would have an either extremely foolish or extremely desperate fool to make this wasteland their home. Ooh, excuse me. Central Storm. The Deadlands.
Not much further now.
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
Keen eye, you. The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
The last place anyone would think to look.
home, sweeto.
The blight, I'm assuming, is like an aether-consuming famine. At least I'm guessing it is. Did they have anything there that says about the blight? No. They mentioned the Deadlands right here. Okay. So barren waste bereft of aether, where no life stirs and magic is all but unusable. Here, both earth and water are stained black, preventing any seed from quickening. In recent years, the blight has spread even more wildly, dispersing whole nations before it, driving once peaceful fauna to violent desperation, and leaving silent devastation in its wake. The Hideaway, Central Storm.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nous. You must be starving. We grow them here, believe it or not. Suit yourself.
You're back.
Ah, Talia.
And this is the Dominant.
Out cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
Goots, that's his name.
Well, none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
Hideaway. Local map. Pressing the touchpad opens a detailed map of the current area. The main scenario destinations are marked with the red mark. The big area. So I'm not allowed in the infirmary. That's where Jill is. Yeah, we're gonna explore all this area.
Still hungry, are you? Might have some around here.
Cantankerous Crone is her name. Surly Smith. He is quite surly.
Another newcomer. You mind the rules round here, or our next chat will be through the bars.
Okay.
The washroom floor's all mended then?
It'll hold. For now.
Good, because I got to wash me arse.
I suppose I'll be needing a new sword.
Then you'll need to speak with Blackthorn.
Okay. Chicken.
Cid once told me, the blight doesn't kill the land, it only makes her forget who she once was. She'll eventually remember her purpose. All she needs is a little reminding.
Okay, well thanks. Is there anything new?
Cid once
Okay,
told
nope,
me,
nope, that is not new.
it only makes her forget who she once was.
Oh god, I'm stuck in his aura. I'm stuck in his talking aura.
Your brand. Lady Tyre might be able to see to that. You may have been born a slave, but you're a free man now.
Thanks. And I wasn't born a slave.
Leave me be.
Not until you've had your medicine.
Kids were talking about apples. I gotta go up there, I think.
You reckon he's a soldier then?
Be surprised if he wasn't. The smell of war is thick about him.
I'm right here.
You think he'd have time for a nip with old August before scampering back to his solar, but no.
Lonely, are we, August?
August just wants a piece of old Cid.
When lightning struck, his yoke did break, his life his own again. With thunder's roll, he knew his fate and would fight it to the end. Well, what do you think? I woke this morn inspired.
Keep looking for inspiration, buddy. You ain't found it yet.
If you can read, don't let Otto know. We'll put you to work on the ledgers too.
Oh, geez. Thanks for the heads up, buddy. Most concerning. I still don't know how to read. Alright.
No man's tool, and neither are you. You're right. None of us are.
Oh, they're drunk.
Careful, you. I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
Oh, have you, huh? Well, what about this? Yeah. Spend next morning on them, too. I can't go in there. Alright, let's go talk to Cid.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her. Alright. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far. You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield.
Oh?
I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Cid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
That sword just looks so weird on his back.
You should join us.
I told you I'm not
interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
Let's make ready then.
Well, all right then.
Find everything you need down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
Let me go check your room. See if there's anything over here I need. Jump on your bed.
It's downstairs. Try not to get lost.
Fine, fine, fine. Still can't go into the infirmary. What?
I'll see she's not disturbed.
Oh. Wanted to talk to her though. Oh. This.
He's in. Oh no.
Goots, was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place. On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
Oh?
A blacksmith? To the forge it is then.
Oh yeah, he gave me a scowl.
Oh wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Good to know. Let's go to...
Mug of Kenneth Coldest when we're done.
Does Titan ship boulders?
Well, does he? I don't know. I'm asking you an actual question.
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sid to Lostwing and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
I mean, maybe I will, but still, you're gonna lift a finger for me. How about some rum? I know he's some spirit, better suited for stripping oil from painters' canvases than consumption, grants overworked conscripts a few rare moments of sweet oblivion on their long, arduous sea journeys north of the continent.
Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
Oh, damn you, Goots.
He knows the stuff I like.
All right. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials.
Well, we know Moogle's farts exist in this world.
Dead and then kitted out properly. I'll do what I can, as a favor to Goot's mind.
Forging. The crafting of new gear as well as upgrading existing gear can be done at the forge, the blacksmith, as long as you have a recipe and the proper materials. Select the highlighted item and then press X to craft. I would like to craft this iron belt +1. Thank you.
And the belt sees a square. You want anything else, you bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
Okay. Notices. When something has changed in the hideaway, a notice will appear in the upper right hand corner of the screen. In addition to stock updates for the carrion tool and new forging recipes at the Black Hammer, there's also notices for new quests, new missives, and many other things. A icon will appear in game as well as a local map.
I suppose I should thank Goods.
Wait, is there a side? There's a side quest here, or that's a forge? Wait, does that mean the forge is a side quest?
Make it quick.
About the Blackthorn.
But I ain't the cook, am I?
So if you've tasted Kenneth's Brown, then you might as well be.
Look.
Sid needed a smith and needed a smithy. I needed a smithy. Call the marriage a convenience. Doesn't hurt that the forge here is the hottest side of hell, and that it works without magic. I won't have no bears suffering for me.
Anything needs repairing.
If anything needs repairing or retooling, then you bring it here along with your own materials. Got it.
What's that forging, do you?
Oh, so he has a broadsword that needs a frozen tear and wyvern right, but I already have that. Those bracers are better than what I have too. We can craft this.
Should last you a good while.
I can reinforce them.
You can thank me later. That it.
Let's equip it. I have the Iron Belt +1, the Iron Vesperts parts 2. It's gonna be a while before I find a better sword than what this is. It's fine. Let's equip. Oops, hold on. Let's not equip the high potions. And equip this over there instead. You can have 9,999 of these. I guess I hold out until I get this. Also, let me save my game. Yeah, that was the demo complete. So I could have just done that. We'll save over the demo. Okay. I think that's really it. I guess we just gotta go back over here. Cute.
This worked. You have my thanks.
Come on.
What was a noise?
You, blankets, quick as you like.
Yeah, their scar removed.
Right. We make 'em comfortable while the bed's made up. Well,
Well, she had her tattoo removed.
Fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
Oh, now I have to do menial tasks.
What the hell have I got myself into?
Oh no. Curmudgeon.
Who are they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you? Shit, at this rate, he won't make it through the night. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
I'll shift your ass. Keep talking to me like that. Is this an excuse to see Jill? Oh. Gotta go see Jill.
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
I did just now say so. Hold on. Right. Oh, here we go. Aha! Sid's Hideaway. A refuge hidden in the blighted lands of Central Storm, from which Sid operates his secretive community of freed bearers. While survival in the Deadlands is widely considered impossible, a combination of near indestructible fallen ruins and considerable ingenuity have led to the establishment of a safe haven where those who rally to their leader's cause are only just about able to eke out an albeit meager existence. And Tarja, resident physica of Sid's Hideaway, Tarja is an expert in all manner of medicines and medicinal interventions, skills that are indispensable at their deadland home, where they cannot call on healing magics. After Sid bringing an unconscious Jill back to the Hideaway from an expedition in the Nisek Defile, she was placed into Tarja's care. Shadows are going nuts.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
Another fine day at the Hideaway.
Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything? You ask me.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Oh. And thanks. Be seeing you.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome. You helped us today, and we won't forget it.
Why, thank you. Side quests unlocked. Ooh. Keep an eye out for the green icon above the heads of certain NPCs. These indicate quests they have to offer. Oh no, I have all the side quests to do now. After accepting a quest, objectives appear in your to-do list. Quest priority. Any quest can be prioritized in the... Okay, got it. New hideaway features, the 1,000 Tomes. An ever-growing compendium of all things Vistera. The Orchestrine, a personal jukebox. Both of them are located at the Fat Chocobo.
These people.
There's new side quests. Oh, look at all these side quests. Oh, shit. Okay.
Do you think we should go and help?
When he's not out chasing rules.
This is the Orchestrine. Okay. I've unlocked music. I can listen to background music. Background music can be played in a hideaway. This is the hide hideaway, so that's what's playing. Acquired during the main scenario, acquired during the main scenario. Found from a treasure coffer, bought from a vendor. Acquired from the patron's whisper. What's this one? We'll let that one play for right now. Oh, is this the guy over here? This is where I get my my...
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
Maybe.
You could say that.
Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's a name.
Quite a mouthful, I know. Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tomes, on account of the company I keep. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen.
I'm totally listening. Alright. Tell me about the thing.
When I was very young,
and I lived beyond these shores, my father would read to me every night from the only book we had, The History of Palestira by Moss the Chronicler. So enchanted I was by the realm of myth and magic that when I was of age, I enlisted as a deckhand on a merchant galley, that I might see it with my own eyes. Yet when I arrived, what I found was a land of war and suffering, darkened by the blight and the evil of men's hearts. Still, I was determined to follow in my footsteps of Moss and record what I could. And so I did in a manner of places, and all manner of roles until my aging legs would carry me no longer. Fortunately, Sid found me by the roadside, so to speak, and offered me a place here, where I might continue my studies, albeit without the wandering. View these 1,000 tomes.
I have a few new notes that might interest
The 1,000 tomes are a comprehensive compendium of the Valesteran lore, covering everything from basic terms to important persons, geography, and history. New information is constantly added as Clive progresses through the story. Past active time lore entries can also be viewed here.
some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Oh. I can update his wisdom.
I should be happy to answer it.
Interesting. This is the stuff that we didn't get the chance to read that I missed. Alright. So the icon. Magical beings of godlike strength who dwell within human hosts known as dominants, only emerging when the dominant primes. History records 8 icons in total, each with a unique elemental affinity. It is commonly held that 2 icons of the same element cannot coexist, but as none has ever witnessed all of the rare creatures together, the conjecture is yet to be proven. Related topics: priming, magic, dominant. Relevant topics: the Battle of Nisa. The Battle of Nisa was a short yet bloody clash between the Iron Republic and the Republic of the Dhalmekia in the year of 873. The Dhalmekians, hoping to force an end of their long-running conflict with the Ironblood, had convened a council at Cernithia stronghold and entreated their Walador allies to aid them in their cause. However, talks soon broke down, and the Dhalmekians were left no choice but to rely once more on the power of the mighty Titan, to whom they already owed a considerable debt. Thus was the stage set for a showdown between Titan and Shiva, the Ironblood's own icon, in which losses on both sides were too many to count. Persons of interest. A lot of persons of interest here. Let's go down the list. Clive Rosfield, an Imperial bearer turned deserter after refusing to slay the dominant of Shiva, choosing instead to turn his blade on his own sergeant. As a force of crusaders closed around him, his freedom seemed as if it would be short-lived until a timely intervention of Cid, a man who shared Clive's desire to see the dominant freed from their clutches. Together they escaped to Cid's secret hideaway. Oh wow. So it constantly updated. Interesting. Joshua, second son of the Archduke of Rosaria, and heir to the Ducal throne, upon the night of the Imperial invasion at the Phoenix Gate, the shock of seeing his father slain before his disbelieving eyes led him to lose control of his icon and setting the castle alight. From the flames rose a second icon of fire, whose murderous rampage laid both the castle and the Phoenix low. Torgal. Clive's faithful friend, the two were separated on the night of the tragedy at Phoenix Gate, yet reunited 13 years later in the depths of Nisal Defile. In the intervening years, Torgal not only grew to a fine hound, but met with Cid, who trained him to work as a hunting dog. After meeting with Clive again, Torgal gladly returns to the service of his former master. Ambrosia, Clive's personal steed. During the attack on Phoenix Gate, she raced to Clive's rescue, saving him from certain death at the cost of an eye, a price she gladly paid. Aw. Benedicta Harmon, commander of the Kingdom of Roland's elite intelligencers. She sits by her liege's side at the highest table of state, most recently in the negotiations with the Dhalmekians at the Neridia stronghold. But Barnabas is not the only one to whom she shares a special bond. Benedicta also has eyes and ambitions for Hugo Kopka. Kopka's awakening as the dominant of the icon of Titan thrust him to the forefront of Dhalmekian politics, winning him influence over both the Republic's armies and its policy making, as well as a personal fortune. He has little love for his country, taking advantage of his position to benefit himself and himself alone. His love for Benedicta Harmon, however, is absolute, and he would gladly betray every ally just to be with her. Well, that's cool. At least he likes her. The Royal Knight Lord Commander. Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Roland's armies, he's accompanied by his liege. He accompanied his liege to Fort Zernitria in the Republic of Dalmatia to negotiate the provision of reinforcements from the Royal Order of Knights. The King of Walad. He looks like Daigo Dojima from Like a Dragon and Yakuza. He looks like Daigo. An aloof and unshaken Barnabas Thamar, first of his name, few can meet his steely gaze without flinching. Otto, Chief Steward of Sid's Hideaway, who manages the day-by-day runnings of the operation with his friend Steed, Sid often being taken far and away by his bearing liberating activities. Even when Sid is at home, he prefers to leave such busy work to Otto, much to the hard-pressed pursuer's indignation. Blackthorn. Resident blacksmith of Sid's Hideaway, a sullen and secretive sort who prefers to drown his woes in drink than share them. The Hideaway's resident historian, whose love for books has earned him the nickname Tomes. Hippocrates traveled to Velistera as a youth, seeking to unearth the secrets of the land and of legend. And over the years, he has developed a deep knowledge of Velisteran geography, history, religion, and folklore. Ooh, God! The late Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, Elwin's reign ended when he was beheaded by servants of the Holy Empire of Sembeque in their ignoble attack on the Phoenix Gate. Known not only for his inspiring leadership and skill with a blade, but his disapproval of the mistreatment of bearers, his legacy lives on in all those who oppose imperial rule in what remains of Rosaria. Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Elwin, and mother of Clive and Joshua, it was ever her purpose in life to preserve the Phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husband, that she might enter in league with a force she judged the mightier, the Holy Empire of Sembeque. It is Annabella's treachery that led to the disaster at Phoenix Gate. So it's her fault. Got it. Rodney Murdoch, Lord Commander of the Rosarian Army, outranked only by his firm friend Archduke Elwin. Murdoch and the Shield accompanied Elwin and Joshua to Phoenix Gate to perform the rite of ancestral communion, only to be set upon first by Imperial infiltrators and then secondly, shadowy icon of fire, within whose flames Murdoch was engulfed. Murdoch was engulfed. Sir Wade. Ooh. Little Shield of Rosaria, chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwater. Though he did all he could to return the favor that he owed to Joshua for saving his life as a boy during the attack at Phoenix Gate, Wade was to meet the same fate as the prince. Though he did everything in his power to assist Joshua and Archduke Elwin's flight from Phoenix Gate on the night of the attack, his years of distinguished service were to come to a close when he was swallowed by the flames of the rampaging Phoenix. Tiamat. A bearer in the service of the Holy Empire of Zempike. Tiamat, or a man who bears that name, is a leader of the Bastards, a squadron of elite assassins, who was on a mission to take the head of Shiva's dominant in the near defile with his subordinate Wyvern, real name Clive Roslin, turned upon him and cut him down. The second longest serving of the Bastards, the elite band of slave assassins, he and his sergeant Tiamat fought alongside each other for many a year, and Beist trusted him with his life. Alas, there was little Tiamat could do to save him from the boulder that was to fall from the skies during the ill-fated mission to infiltrate the Damascene Republic and take the head of Shiva's dominant. Avarice. The branded soldier for the Holy Empire of Sempiquet, who served alongside Wyvern, none know his true name. He and the band of elite assassins were tasked with taking the head of the dominant of Shiva, but he was to lose his life to a crusader's axe in the course of the mission. Ooh, God. That's a lot of stuff I'm reading here, man. Chief strategist and former field marshal for the Damascene Republic, while there is time he took personal command of his troops, Hugo Kapka's rise to prominence has led to his being recalled from the battlefield by reason of his advancing age, for which he bears the valiant, glorious dominant a deep-seated grudge. Republican Prime Minister, leader of the Damascene Parliament, and eldest and most experienced of its members, those elected by the states of the Republic, plus the dominant of Titan, who serves as an official advisor. Alas, Hugo Kapka does not take kindly to his advice being ignored. Gerulf? Second in command of Waliad's royal intelligencers, serving under Benedicta Harmon, with whom he shares a deep bond of trust. Moss the Chronicler. Far fabled scholar of the Valistarian history and legend, even to this day much of the surviving knowledge of the distant antiquity of the twins issued from his quill. In the last years, his writings attracted harsh criticism from certain scholarly circles, which resulted in him removing himself from public life. The Dominant of Fire. A mysterious figure who was first seen amid the chaos, the Imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate, immediately before the appearance of the second icon of fire, the very icon that slew the heir of the ducal throne. Clive believes this man to be the dominant who murdered his brother and is sworn to take his revenge. I don't know, Clive. There's a bunch of other stuff we can read too. There's a lot of things we can read. I don't know if I want to read all of this. Well, we'll go through it. There's a lot of lore here. A lot of lore. There's lore on the Bard. It's like all these things. Diva, goblins, gigas, morbles, chocobos. There isn't that much on the bestiality though. And there's a search bar too.
You're always welcome, Clive.
Oh man. That was a lot. Hey, I want hey, side quest man. Give me your side quest.
Ah, a new face. And dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
When I mentioned the context of his strongbox, it looked like I thought he was looking at that girl's ass. I'm like, whoa. Sure.
I don't see why not. Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful, they're hot.
Oh, you have plates of food.
Oh, meal. How long has it been?
To sound the retreat once Titan turned up.
Far lot of good.
Yeah.
Oh, my thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. He left me half lame, truth be told. But Cid took me in nonetheless. Well, the hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that.
Okay. Oh. There's a bowl for you.
Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect. The old rascal.
Oh.
He did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad. And keep up the good work.
Alright. Last one.
Well, well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course. Thank you.
That's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
Time to get my money.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All 3 of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed. Equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves. Speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free. Truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Cid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will. Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
Okie dokie. Quest complete. Yeah. Treasure coffers. Countless treasure coffers lie around the realm, just waiting to be plundered. Go and plunder them. Ooh, badge of metal. What is that? Increase defense by 10. Ooh. Put that on.
Do you think we should go and help? It sounds like Otto has everything under control. As always.
Let's go do this side quest now.
I heard they escaped their masters.
This whole
place is falling apart. Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears. Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
Sure.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
Ah, you can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
No, I suppose not. All right, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
I'm gonna go and get wood. Ha 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 ha.
Excuse me. The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Geoffrey, master carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
I will grab this wood.
Here we are.
I have wood planks.
Geoffrey, was it?
Out of the way, chicken! Ah! Ah, chicken, ah!
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
I got the wood that you need.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
That sounds ominous.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting and take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
There's no need to...
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
Well, okay then. What am I getting? What am I getting? Oh, I got some experience. Ooh, I got a meteorite and gill bug. Can be traded for gill. Okay. Interesting.
I heard they escaped their masters in the Imperial capital.
I can actually use the meteor I just got to upgrade some of my armor.
Well, what do you want?
I can reinforce the iron belt I have.
You can thank me later. That it?